Hi there, everybody. It's Jessica. I just want to take a quick moment to talk about the importance of learning how to use Google GeoTools with your students, regardless of the age group or discipline you plan to work with. We all have a professional responsibility to help our students understand their sense of place and the world, and GeoTools can certainly help with that mission, especially if you're like me and you're not a well-traveled teacher. These tools are especially impactful and will help you and your students kind of have this awakening, this curiosity of how others live. I think back to my own childhood. I very rarely left within 100 miles of my very tiny town. And when I went to college, everybody looked like me, and I didn't do spring break, cultural trips, no study abroad, nothing like that. No doubt I went into my first teaching job with gaps in diversity awareness or cultural experience, and that is a problem. The older version of me very much regrets that. And I do wonder if I would have had those experiences or had, say, Google tools to spark that curiosity on my own, how would I be a different teacher? Now, that's not to say, I love that I was raised, I went to school, and I'm currently working in a rural area. I do not regret that at all. But I do have a wish for our kids today to have teachers who understand the importance of awareness and understanding of cultural diversity. And I will tell you that it's a great feeling when you finally have those moments, right? For those of you who have traveled, you have to be able to explain or understand what I'm saying when you have that moment of epiphany that your world is so much bigger than what you previously thought, and that there are millions of people who have the best cultures ever, right? And it's not just your little world. And so learning how to bring some of that into the classroom is so important, since we can't uproot our entire classes and head to Europe or even get out of the Midwest. Like, not only is COVID making that impossible, right? In our rural communities, our budgets just don't allow for that kind of travel. But thanks to tools like Google Expeditions, Google Tour Creator, Google Maps, Google Earth, and Google Arts and Culture, we can give our kids experiences that I never could have imagined as a child. And those will be very important, impactful moments for our kids to experience. But in order for that to happen, you yourself have to know how to use them and why they can be so powerful. So how to demonstrate your understanding. If I were you, I would jump into these tools and click on all the buttons, ask questions, find other people who love these tools as much as you will, I hope. And then consider producing evidence of your willingness to try them. Say, a screencast of you exploring somewhere on Google Earth. Maybe a custom map you built in My Maps or Tour Builder. Or maybe a unique virtual tour you made in Google Tour Creator. Or just write a lesson plan of how you would use a particular Google expedition with your students. And whatever you make, kind of like this artifact, one, hopefully you can use it down the line. And two, it gives evidence that regardless of the fact that you grew up in a rural community and are currently hoping to work in a rural community, it doesn't matter. That is wonderful. I want you to stay in your rural communities. We need great teachers. But I still want you to have an appreciation and curiosity and a willingness to help your kids find that curiosity. It helps our society understand one another and teaches awareness and empathy, which we need a lot of right now. So, get to studying Google GeoTools. They can be game changers for a classroom.